Yeah. What did I do? Did I thought I... Okay. I thought I broke something. Um... Right, and then what's happening in here? What is happening in here? There. I guess I should do this while I'm here. That. Uh, right, and that's gonna move that. Okay. And there's this. This has to move. Although now that I've done that, I'm not sure if there's enough light down here to suppress hostile mobs anymore. Strix says, does RTX only work on Bedrock Edition? I believe so, I think so. They never released RTX on Java. I don't know if anyone managed to mod RTX into Java. But yeah, like official RTX is Bedrock only. Although even, I mean, even in Bedrock, they haven't really updated RTX very much, if at all. Like Nvidia just released DLSS 3.5 in their latest graphics drivers. I think Bedrock still uses DLSS 2 or even 1. I don't remember what it uses actually. But basically they haven't updated it. The underlying technology, they haven't updated it since they first released it pretty much. So yeah, it's not it's I wish there was better support. Because they made it and it was so interesting and then they just didn't keep improving it. Strix says, yeah, it's odd that they advertise it so much and then haven't updated it. I don't actually know very much about how they went about doing it. Didn't Nvidia do all the work actually? Strix said, I wonder if shaders on Java is just more popular so they don't feel the need. I mean, the reason it's not popular is because it doesn't work very well. If they made it better, I think it'd be more popular. Like, it's not bad, but it's also not great. First you have to find like a decent texture pack, because it doesn't, there's no default RTX texture pack. Or, you know, the ones that they released, and like Nvidia released their development texture pack, but that's like, it looks awful. It looks really bad. And so you have to like download another one, it's not inside the game itself, you have to get it from somewhere else. And it's a bit of a hit and miss, right? There's no official textures. Yeah, so I think it was Nvidia people who actually made it. And I'm not sure if the guys at Mojang actually know how to do RTX. It's possible that they just like made it and then didn't actually have an agreement to keep it updated. Oh, I didn't need to do that because Strix says, I remember seeing a lot of advertisements for Minecraft RTX from Nvidia when the 30 series cards released. Yeah. Yeah. Like, they made it because it showed off the technology, right? And definitely at the time it was like really cool. If you had the hardware to run it. Yeah, no, like I don't know. Like, who do I blame? Which we blame? Who should we blame? So I think Nvidia did it, made Minecraft RTX, but also they didn't actually work very closely with Mojang, and so then the guys at Mojang haven't really like taken it on board internally, so it doesn't get support from either side now. Which is a real shame, really, because it's so interesting, and I like it. I mean, I play with it all the time. I mean, I think Nvidia did it just to advertise their graphics cards, right? And they don't really have much of an incentive to maintain it long term. I just wonder why Mojang doesn't dedicate people to maintaining it long term. Maybe it's just too much money or something. Like in RTX, some of the things are hard-coded when you would think that they should be moddable. But the reason it's not moddable is because I guess Minecraft never intended for it to be moddable, because like they never intended for it to have fancy lighting. Things like the colors of lights, right? They fixed it now, but even that I think is hard-coded. What I mean is, normal torches would project yellow light, and then like redstone torches would project red light, and then like soul torches would project blue light. So for a while, the lights were all just the same color, was just all white. And it took them ages to fix because it wasn't something you could just mod. You couldn't just like set the color of the light source. So it's something you have to hard code, so then like Mojang have to do it, I guess. But the fundamental issue is that the Minecraft engine doesn't have colored lights. And it doesn't support mods with colored lights either. Right, so it's kind of like weird things like that where it's obvious that they didn't really communicate with each other enough for all of these little quirks to be resolved, right? Alright, how are we doing? Wait, did I put that in the wrong place? Oh no. Oh, and then the the illuminated illuminated textures is a little bit glitchy as well. The refresh, instead of because the ray tracing, it continuously casts rays to calculate the lighting, because it's not actually real time, so there's a slight delay before it casts enough rays to provide a good solution, right? But the refresh on the illuminated textures is I don't know, it's hard to explain without showing it. It basically refreshes the whole thing instead of refreshing just the oldest rays. Anyway, stuff like that I just don't expect to ever get fixed. Because I don't think Mojang actually know how to do it. And Nvidia's not gonna come back to do it. Oh wait, did I just put that? Let's put that back in the same place. There. Alright, so I kinda have to end the stream soon. Let me get this in. Haven't quite put the foundations in, but I'm gonna do that in my own time, I think. So I need to continue putting foundations underneath the rest of these pillars. And this overhangs? I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Because I guess that should go down to the bottom of the cave. Maybe it's just that one. Yeah, it's just that one. Let me check what I've done. And also let me step back and take a look at this bridge. It's very bright underneath, isn't it? There's a whole lot of lights underneath. It's very bright. So it's a bridge, it's also like a public space, because there's a lot of little side areas where people can just hang out. It's a landmark structure, it kind of stands out. Doesn't look like anything else in the city. However says, and here I was thinking you were just going to do a simple suspension. I mean, I thought I needed a showpiece, right? So I made a showpiece. Okay, so in my own time, I'm going to finish off the foundations underneath there. Interesting that you don't notice there are foundations, the way the reflections in the water. Alright, so there's like clouds. A bridge, clouds kind of floating across the river. That's the idea. Alright, very cool. Alright, let me end the stream here. Foundations in my own time. When we come back next week, I was thinking of something else. So I need to think about a square here. So we have the staircase there, and I was thinking like an open town square in here. We might just have like a flat plane and then probably a few cherry trees on that side. Not too many because we don't want to block the view. So it's big open space, and then we have to join the roads up. And then I might go back and put some foundations into the rest of the city because a lot of this stuff is just kind of dirt. I mean, that's kind of weird. So put foundations underneath there. Peacemaker says looks cool. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. See you next week.